All right, well, it's Halloween, so welcome to Halloween in our class. It looks pretty much the same as the rest of our class. Anyway, hopefully you have a wonderful Halloween with your friends and family and so forth, and I know some of you college students will still be out there trick-or-treating even if you don't have kids trick-or-treating, right? Yeah. Anyway, it's a new week, and we are moving into a new unit on learning management systems. So October 31st through November 5th this week, we just start out on learning about these systems. And the assignment that will be coming up, there are actually two major assignments that come in this unit. One is to build an online course in Moodle, and the other is to build an online course in D2L. And what I mean by an online course actually isn't a full course. It's more about building a week's worth of activities in an online course. And so we use Moodle first, and then D2L, which is what we use for our course. Here, what we're using right now for our course, we use both of those learning management systems so that you can get some experience working with different ones besides just D2L. There's also a lot of other learning management systems out there, and it's just a matter of which one you have available to you to use. I know that locally here in the Aberdeen School District, I believe that they use Blackboard, which is a different learning management system as well. Other people are using things like Canvas or there are just a whole bunch of them out there anyway. So yeah, we're learning about building an online course and how we can do this. So the activities for this week really include reading textbook chapter 6 about facilitating effective online discussions, which will be a part of your assignments. And then you'll watch 8 lessons learned from teaching online. There's a nice video for that as well. And then you'll watch a presentation or two or more about learning management systems. So I present a few of these that talk to you about Moodle course creation basics, D2L course creation basics, and other tabs in D2L to help get you started on what learning management systems are all about. I think that most of you are used to using one. Obviously in this class we're using D2L from the student standpoint or the student side, but this will show you some background into the teaching side, how to set things up and how to make things work if you're actually at managing or teaching a course. So those are some videos to watch and to learn all that you can about these different learning management systems. So the assignment really is just to learn about them now. I'll talk about the assignment itself next week and explain that. It's not due until the week after that, and so it's not due until the 19th of November. And then we're going to also present record our synchronous presentation tips. So on the discussion board for this week, you're going to type up some presentation tips that you've learned from your experience synchronously presenting. So we're looking back at the last unit and just kind of talking about what lessons you learned from your synchronous presentations and discussions. So those are the basics of this week, and that's what to do. Upcoming though, you'll need to be able to create some activities in Moodle for the first assignment here. And I just wanted to show how to access Moodle. We actually have one set up here. Moodle.northern.edu is how you can access it. So if you go to moodle.northern.edu, you'll see our Moodle learning management system set up. Now again, this is a learning management system. It allows us to administer online courses online and to students anywhere. And what you can do is you can actually log into this site. I've already set up some courses for all of our students. I have the 510 courses listed here, and every one of my students has a course set up there. And then there's also a 410 courses list, and those are set up right there for students in the 410 version of the class. And so what you can do is, I'm going to log out as myself. You can go to this course page and you can log in. And I'll send you some particulars on your login username and so forth, but it basically is your first name for the username. And then your password is going to be ELRN 410 with a question mark, but I'll send that so that you get the capitalization and all those things right in this email along with this video. And you can log in, and then once you are logged in, you are set up to be the teacher of your class. So you can go ahead and log in and then find your class in this list here with your name on it, and go into that course. And if you can log in and get to your course for this week, that's enough, but you can always build things if you want to. Play around a little bit, get to know Moodle a little bit as you watch the videos about Moodle. So that's another thing to be aware of, is that you can go to moodle.northern.edu and you can log in with your username and password that I've set up and access your course and actually play around a little bit as a teacher of your own course in Moodle. I'll do this later with D2L as well, so that you'll have access to your own either course or course area in D2L and play around there too. But basically that's the activity for this week. Learn all you can about what you can. We'll go back to here. Learn all you can about learning management systems as well as the readings, and then in preparation for next week when we introduce the assignment and have some other activities as part of that preparation for the assignment to create a week's worth of activities in Moodle. All right, well, have a great week.